So I've been getting ready for the markets this weekend, and it's been a bit of a whirlwind because I just wasn't really sure whether I would have enough time to make it. I finally finished the items that I'm making for the market today, so I wanted to show you guys, have a little run through. So I made 2 pairs of pants, 7 bags. I got a little carried away with the bags because I really just wanted to do 5, but I decided to cut more and then I can always go back and sew more, but I just ended up adding them all into production because it was just easier that way. So pants, these are really cute. They turned out really well. So that's 1 pair of pants, and then this is another. This is made out of 2 different towels. So this, obviously this leg is all checkers, and then this leg is all that yellow and purple business. All towels that I found from the op shop. I've made 3 of these African bags. This really smells like musky kind of. It was given to me from a friend of mine who had the material sitting around from when she went to South Africa. She bought the material and she just hadn't done anything with it. So actually I'm thinking I'd like to gift her one of these bags because I think they've turned out really cute. So it's just got a double lined strap on the side here. You can see that, it's just folded. I'd like to show you how I do my straps actually, because there's different ways to do them. And I don't think I got any video footage of it this time around, but I'll show you what I have done. Is inside, I've lined it with this beautiful light material. It's like an organza. It's really nice and soft. But because this material on the outside is like canvasy, this internal material, it just complements it really well. I haven't done any pockets in there. These are just simple tote bags. So I've done 1, 2, 3 of those. 2, 3. If I can get them happening. And then I did 1 of these. I still have to see like the little strings. I make them, and then I was thinking I might actually, on the market day, it'll give me something to do waiting for customers, is actually go through the bags and trim off all the excess, all the extra little fluffy bits. So this one's really cute. This is the long strap version with the long tote. I have usually 2 different sizes. If you compare these 2, because this is a tiny bit, this purple bag is a tiny bit shorter, like the strap as well, and the bag itself. It's a bit smaller. If I line them up from the top, you can see the difference. See, they're lined up at the top. There's a tiny bit of difference at the bottom, which is nice. And you can actually play around so much with these bags, like so cute. Everyone loves a tote bag, and they're just a helpful item, like an everyday item. And then the pants, I always find myself gravitating towards the pants. Like even today, let me show you. These are actually the pants that oh gosh, don't mind but these are actually the pants that I modeled the pattern off. Let me show you if you can see that. These are really comfortable pants, and they're drawstring, and they're actually like ones that I got from the markets for like, I don't even know, they wouldn't have been any more than $5. But these are beautiful. They're cotton, knit, and yeah, this is literally my pants pattern. Yeah, so these are the pants from far away. They're really fun. And these are the pants from far away. These are really cool actually. They kind of turned into like little color blocked squares, and I think they're super fun to wear. And then that's the back of them. The main thing for me when I'm making anything is I'm thinking about comfortability, number 1, with the pants. They're pants that I love and wear all the time, so I know that they're comfortable and beautiful to wear, and I can only imagine that everyone else will feel the same way about them. Well, I could only imagine that. If they don't, it's also fine, but like obviously it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. All of yesterday preparing to sew and like sewing bits and pieces of the items, and then today I spent sewing everything up. I've also been doing other market prep. Got the sign painted. I kind of need to do another layer for the sign, so I might actually do that before it gets too dark today, because we kind of have a little bit of light now. It's been raining all day. And then what else? Let me see here. I actually had to go to Officeworks yesterday and I got these printed out. They're little community sign paperwork. So when I go to the market, if anyone's interested in, say, volunteering or doing a workshop, they're interested in coming to the markets, they want to be updated by what we're doing, then I can put them on that list. I also got a couple of notebooks. So one will be inventory that I sell that I want to record, and then the other will be for notes for my own personal self. This is basically an experiment. I am seeing what the community wants. I'm open and receptive to learning about what is actually needed out there for our new earth, and then also deciding what comes next for us. Yeah, got a couple of markers, and I found this sign on the side of the road, and it's actually so funny. It was just up the road from me, and then the other day I came home and on the side I saw all this stuff. I was like, I need to go back and have a look at that. So I parked the car, I went up the road, and as I turned the corner I looked up and this big thing was flying through the sky. Honestly, I don't know what it was at all. I think it looked like it could be a comet, or it looked like it could be it didn't look like a shooting star, because shooting stars are tiny. This was huge, and it had like a big tail behind it, and it was like, it felt like it had some significance, and I was just in awe of that moment. The moment that I could have said after work, I'm going straight inside, straight to bed, go and have dinner, you know, like get cozy straight into it. But instead I was like, I'm gonna go and check out that, because intuitively I knew there was something there for me. So when I went back in, I found a whole bunch of stuff. I found an old TV that actually works. And then, yeah, I found this sign, which I didn't realize was a sign at the time. And that's kind of funny because it's like a sign, like spiritually. I got it home and I opened it up and I realized this sign was massive. It's like, wow, I can do something with that. And because I'd already been like anticipating making a sign with the plywood that I had left over from the floor in the van, I thought maybe this would be just another sign that I could make. So I got some spray paint, I spray painted the sign black, and then I'm gonna do my own little design with these white markers over the top of the black. So hopefully they show up. Hopefully you can actually see what I'm drawing. I got all that stuff yesterday and we are making progress towards the market, and it's very exciting stuff. My main source of excitement for High Earth Community is literally to teach people that don't know how to sew, show people that do know how to sew different things and how to create with different materials, and just like create fun things and upcycling, so that we're not throwing all of our wasted textiles into the rubbish. Like, let's use them. We can use them, we can repurpose, we can do great things with them. We don't have to have, like, for example, I know this girl that I've watched a lot on YouTube, and she does pouches and sells them at the markets and keychains and all that kind of stuff. But what she does is she buys new fabric from, say, Joann's or Spotlight, you know, like a big fabric store, and she'll take that material and transform it. So, but that's also like buying stock and then creating a specific item to then keep in stock. So if someone wants that specific color, she has that, a lot of it, that specific style. Whereas this piece, you will never find this piece again. Like, this is rare, and it's using rare and used materials in a way that is beautiful and bringing it back to life again. So it has another life. It's something that I'm really passionate about, clearly, and yeah, I just want to bring that for everyone, and I want everyone that wants to be involved in that to be involved and know that there's a place that you can go to or talk to online, or some way that you can feel connected that also has the same thoughts as you. You know, if you want to be an upcycler and you really believe in eliminating landfill waste, then this is the place for you, seriously. And I want to hear all about the items that you've created and all the fun things that you're creating, upcycling, and I want to know what your visions are. Like, I'm only one person with this thought. I'm sure there's so many more of you guys out there with this thought that maybe, oh, this would be such a good idea if someone would actually do it. I'm actually doing it. So let's pull all of our ideas together and create it together. Let's create this together. It's a beautiful thing. It's not about making money. It's about the motive behind it. It's about looking after our earth and creating from a higher vibration. Like, we don't need to consume by buying new and supporting all these companies and brands that are just outsourcing all their work to China or to other countries where they get paid diddly squat. Let's show the world that we can create ourselves. We don't need these brands to create something for us. We can create it whatever we want ourselves, and we have unlimited creativity. We just have to allow it to flow through us, and that's what I'm allowing to happen with me at the moment. So I want you guys to allow yourselves to be in that moment as well, to create, to be present, to do things that are thoughtful, creative, from a high vibrational place. And by doing that, we're creating our new earth to be exactly what we want it to be. Finally made it to the market. I've set up everything. Actually, considering it's literally raining right now, this is the store market. Everyone's packing, everyone's covering their items. So that's fun. But actually, I've done really well. I sold one of my towel pants. I've sold a lot of pieces. I won't have a lot to really bring back with me, and I've got one person on my sign-up sheet, and that is exciting. I can't honestly think of a better way that this market could have gone, and considering I've been here for probably an hour, I've sold a few good things, I've made money, and there was no market charge today. The guy just came around and said, no market charge, which is $20. So that $20 that I made is banked, maybe. And I'm excited to figure out how much I've actually made, like profit, and then figuring out where I'm going to donate that money to, or how I'm going to add it back into High Earth, which is pretty exciting. My hair is a bit funny. There's my van. Hey everyone. I just finished the market. It went really well. I don't know if you can hear me very well, but it went well. I've got all the stuff in the bag. It went really well. I think I didn't even want to go in to make any money, but I ended up making about 105-ish. And yeah, it was just such a good day. It was nice to be there, mingle with people and just chat. I really enjoy that part of it, markets. I've come away with some really good points as well, like things that people have suggested, and also like just different ideas for presenting my items and how I want to set it out, because you can so quickly just decide, oh, I'm going to set it up like this and not worry about it, but putting a little bit of time and effort into how you're presenting each individual item, the care factor, is really important. And I think each individual item deserves a particular price, not just the whole rack $5, which is what I did today. So I could have made more money, but it wasn't the aim of today. The aim of today was just to have a bit of fun and get myself out there. And I kind of wish I put the sign out, but next time I'm going to put the sign out, and it's going to be a really, really good time. For now, I'm going to go and get some food, go home, and then re-plan out what I need to think about for next time. Alright, I'm going to go. Bye!